Hello, and welcome back to Planet Crafter. I hope you guys are doing well. It's been about a week or so since I've uploaded, and I've been really busy with work, and my voice, I had training over the weekend, and my voice did abandon me a little bit. So we are back there, and we have a voice. We have made some progress. We have gone all the way to the fish stage, okay? So we got the breathable oxygen last time I was on, and I've been kind of pottering about. So at the back here we have been doing a little bit of rearranging. So this is the same, but I've rearranged everything. You can see we have now expanded our storage right the way down to the various different seeds, and at this end then through to rockets, anything that's kind of like plant-based, so our mutagens, our fertilizers and everything over here, and then our normal resources down this end, and our circuit boards too. We have 2 drop chests, and you probably just spotted we have a drones. Okay, so let me explain. While I was sorting everything out, and I decided to have a little look at the automation and drone side of things, and I started with our first auto crafter, which has been crafting our food for us. So I started out by putting beans and honey either side of it, and from there it could then grab them straight out of the lockers. But then I figured if I'm going to do that, I still have to collect the beans myself, but let's get some drones on the go to make honey. So up at the top, which if I go down here now, our ladders are here, and that I placed a drone station, and I created 3 drones, and that's, I placed it down. See here, we've got our drone, and that create them with a rocket engine, a circuit board and iron. So I made 3 of them, and I've set them to collecting things. Now when I first started, it was just the honey I was getting them to collect, and then from there I have gone a little bit further, and I've rearranged the storage and the lockers down there. I got rid of the butterfly dome because I have been putting our butterflies out elsewhere, and I'll just get back. It's probably not the best place for me to have put that drone station, but it definitely helps out. Rearranged every single one of these lockers, and within them I have set every single locker to demand the item that's in there where I can, because there are a couple of things like the circuit boards and stuff like that that you can't set to demand at the minute. Algae and vegetables are another one. I have a couple of dump chests which have got the overflow in there, and these are set up to literally supply everything. So I can get back from one of our adventures, drop the stuff in the dump chests for the most part, and then the drones will sort it out for me. And that's definitely going to help with production. Now the auto crafters, I have set another one up here, and these guys, I've got 1 aluminium in my inventory. These guys obviously make a limited amount of stuff. So these are the items that you can get through the tier 1 and tier 2 crafters, and also through our bio lab, and I can also get it to auto craft our drones as well if I want to. So if I set it to that, it will pull within a 20-meter radius items from lockers around us, and hopefully create us some more tier 1 drones. And but obviously it depends on me having the items available to them, or with them being in range. They should be in range. We'll see if it manages to craft anything for us there. And like the iron's there, the rockets are, let me see, they're over here, so hopefully they're still in range. They might not be. Okay. Might try moving some over at some point. And like, because it doesn't seem to be collecting anything from down there. And that, but yeah, we're playing around with everything at the minute and seeing how it works. And then from there we can go on. The butterflies I have moved out to the jungle, so we'll head over there now. And I've moved them out here because they can cause a little bit of frame rate drop. So as we go across to the various little, we'll say mounds over here, we do have butterflies flying about in the open. You can see we've got some more pink ones over there. There's some slightly less bright purple ones down that end, and we have butterflies over that way as well. And so we'll keep adding to that as we go along. I just wanted to relieve the load because there's so much going on at the minute at the main base. Just relieve the load there. I just accidentally got rid of a compartment there. Okay, and now we shall head back to home because I need some food. It's so easy to be able to move around, and what's a lovely food here. And that I can grab some food, and we'll probably see this get refilled again in a second by one of our drones. There you can see it's just dropped it off. And then so we have all sorts of stuff going on, but the next thing I want to make is a silk generator, and for that I need 3 silkworm. I know that much. But yeah, silk generator we haven't made yet, so we need a zeolite, a water bottle, and an oxygen capsule. So if I come down here, oxygen. So it's going to take me a while to remember where I've put everything. An oxygen capsule, water bottle, and zeolites just over here. Need the 1. And we shall, where should we pop this? I don't know whether to pop it down here. I've moved my tier 2 biodome over here for the tree bark, because obviously we will still be needing that as well. So that is currently set up to supply tree bark, and that will go straight into the box when it's done. And that if there's space in there, it's probably a bit full by now, to be fair. So how big is this? So I'm wondering if we can stick this over here. And let's have a look. Let's set this to supply our fabric. I'm not going to set a priority level on it. And I figured out the priority levels. From what I understand, they're going to fill up the containers in the order of priority. So if I set it to priority 1, they'll fill them ones first, and then 2 will fill second, so on and so forth. And that, but yeah, we'll leave that there, generating some silk, actually, not some fabric. So do I need to set this to supply silk? And I will set, I think I have to put fabric down here. I'll set this to also demand silk as well, so we can keep it all in one place. I've got a feeling that I need the silk to make fabric. Yeah, I do. 2 silk makes fabric. Okay, so can our auto crafters do that? Yeah, this is not going to make our drones. I'm going to pop this here, and we'll come back and check on this later on and see if it is making what we need to make. But I think... Oh yeah, we have unlocked aquariums, and that I'm not in a rush to get them, and that I'm still kind of playing around with everything else at the minute. And that, so they will definitely be at another point. And that I want to carry on building on the bases that we're setting up, keep expanding everything, getting everything sorted out, and then when we're ready to get there, we can do. Let me just nip back over to the jungle and put this compartment back. The hydration level's low. Oh. There we go. Let's grab a drink of water. So easy being able to do that. And that, but yeah, we want to start looking at expanding this out and making it more of a kind of base that we can stay in. Also increasing our farms. I'd like to get rid of all of those food generators that we've got in the other dome and get them outside and get a little farm on the go as well. Obviously farms mean more bees flying around, which is also going to put a little bit of a load on the system. I'm wondering though, we could probably start a little farm out here, to be fair. And that as we get going as well, we will get more drone stations on the go, and we'll get them collecting things. They can't harvest food, but I think they can move food between containers. And that, so we'll just need to come over, harvest everything, pop it in a container, and they'll sort out moving it across, I think. Don't hold me to that. I'm still figuring this out too. Okay, so my idea is, what I want to do is, where's my auto crafter? In here, we have the ability to make the fusion energy cells, okay? And they're fairly easy to make. Now, it's going to be 1 energy cell per ship. So, let me see, we need 3 pulsar quartz, 2 osmium, and 1 super alloy. So let's go and test out with one first. So 3 pulsar quartz. We did have a pulsar storm, which I was very happy for. It's super alloy and 2 osmium. I have made a couple of super alloy rods, so that's... Oh, we should actually go over to our super alloy mine, I wonder, and get that set up so that it'll supply the materials from there to here as well. Yeah, that could also be something else that we get sorted today. Look at that, it looks giant, but it's tiny in my inventory. And that's so we've had food, we can get water along the way, and we don't need to worry about oxygen anymore, so that's always a bonus. So I am gonna head over to the super alloy mine. First of all, I think we'll hit the ship that's over there anyway. And that, so if we hit that one over at the back, I think that one has a compartment that we want to access. And that, so then we're not too far away from where we're going to anyway. So that's not too bad. And that, but how has everyone been doing? What's everyone been up to? I hope everybody had an awesome Easter. And I am due to go away with work soon. Now I'm gonna, it's 3 months I'm gonna be away for, but I am gonna continue recording whilst I'm away, and that and see what we get up to. And that it may be a case of, see, supply, super alloy, probably also do the general stuff as well. And that's, so any of those it picks up, it will also supply them. And I'm not sure how long our drones will take to get out here, but they will be good to go when they get here. Let me... I want to get rid of some of these general things as well, just maximize the amount of super alloy we're pulling from here. So we can see that we've got 3 drones, or drone pickup for 3 of our super alloy on the way anyway. And that's, so we'll keep hold of that here for the moment. Drones can sort those out. I gone the wrong way. Let's no, we don't want to go that way. Go this way. And that, but yeah, as I say, I will be continuing to record while I'm away, and then try and get as much done. And that will definitely be continuing with the speedy flipper stuff, and that over on House Flipper, and that. And if I do get the chance to record with voice, I will do, although I cannot promise that. And that when I'm away with work and I'm in a hotel, it makes it a little bit difficult on that side of things. But I'll be trying to do whatever you can. If you want to watch some gameplay on some other games as well, let me know what you want to see, and I'll get that out there for you. And as I say, it's gonna be a little bit of a work in progress out there, I think. Okay, so lots of food over here. So let's see what is hiding in the depths of this ship. Get that flashlight on so we can see where we're going. Sorry, my voice is still a little bit funky. Definitely had better days when it comes to my voice. Through there, not through there, so we'll head up. There it is. Okay, so pop that there. We heard the hiss of doors opening, so we'll just double check that there's nothing up here first. Okay, there's 2 doors open up here. Lots of goodies, lots and lots of goodies. We've got some more food seeds, and we've got some other bits as well. Grab them for the circuit boards. And my aim when I go through these is to at least get back the pulsar quartz that I have spent because that, to me, is the most important thing. The minute it's not looking like we're getting it, but we are getting some... Oh, there we go. There's the 2 pulsar quartz. And then we've got getting lots of other seeds and things like that as well. So what I am going to do... Head back down a second. There may be some other areas that have opened up as well. We'll need to check that at some point. Figure out which way I go out now. Just get lost in here. It's me coming through. Pardon me. Thank you. And then I'm wondering, can I set these up to supply literally everything? Now, the only thing these won't take and the resources we've just picked up are the pulsar quartz. And then, so that we'll definitely have to take back ourselves, and the circuit boards as well. And click on everything. It needs a select all button. Supply all. Or demand all. Also, it'd be really nice if it highlighted it a different colour once you'd selected it. Oh no, I can send circuit boards now. Nice. It's just the pulsar quartz I can't send. There we go. Put it all in there. And when their drones get around to it, they'll come and pick this up. They've got some mutagen tier 3 in there as well, which is going to be lovely. I know that we need that for the fish. And so that's really going to help out. That means I'm going to need another locker for mutagen tier 3. I don't have one yet. I keep hold of that so I don't forget it. Let's go again. Let's check that doorway through here. Yeah, this one opened up as well. There's another pulsar quartz there, which is nice. More circuit boards. We have got so many circuit boards now. Make drones to, you know, just carry everything for us everywhere. So this was the door we were through this time. Grab those bits. So many circuit boards. I hope that they come out with some more stuff that you need the circuit boards for, because I have so many now, it is getting a bit ridiculous. And obviously there's only so many drones you can make. Just for those of you that haven't played the game in a while, obviously you used to be able to take the fusion cells out with you, but they do actually lock in place now. And so once you've put it in there, to be able to go to another ship and do the same thing, then you're going to need a new fusion cell. Now, is there anywhere else in this ship, or is that everywhere? Come around this way. You can go this way as well. Wondering if I should drop some stuff off first before I just check around the other side quickly. There's our little drone heading off again. We are definitely going to have to make more drones anyway. Let's just pop all of those in there. Another rocket there as well, which is really good. Another rocket engine is always useful. Around this side. Climb down. So this is the same as before. Going new down here. Right, good there. Hello. Did I not deconstruct you last time? I probably ran out of space. Nothing new. This is all the same. This is all the same. And this is all the same. So there's nothing around this side. Okay, so it's just around the other side. Lovely. We've got another drone coming back there. I love the fact that they just like fly through the wall and then fly away again. Mutagen tier 3 we're not set up for, so I'm gonna grab that. My fertilizers are being sorted out. Let's grab those as well. Grab iron when I need it because it's awesome. And let's grab them. It's like having plenty of mutagen and everything. Anyway, so we'll grab that for the minute. Switch that flashlight off and I will head back over. But yeah, I just managed to loot some extra goodies on a ship, which is useful. A mutagen tier 3 is going to be really useful. Completely going the wrong way home. It's okay, I like exploring. But we will run out of food. And let's see, unfortunately, food does not grow everywhere at the minute. And then once we get to that point, it's going to be amazing. Do you imagine how crazy it will be then? But yeah, we definitely need to make some more drones, so we'll get some more of those on the go as well. I'm not sure what the limit is per station, but eventually I aim to get a drone station at each of our outposts so that we're all sorted there. But yeah, it's definitely helping not having to go around and collect things from everywhere, every time. So you can see about with our circuit boards. Pop those in there. Tier 2 mutagen is the purple one. Tier 1 is the blue. Red is tier 3. We are going to need somewhere for that to live. The minute I will put it in with the tier 2, I think. Because I've only got the one. Explosive powder should be around here somewhere. There we go. You in there? Bacteria. So almost full on bacteria as well. I've been doing, obviously, whilst I've been playing around with stuff, I have been crafting up bits just to try and sort out some of the space issues that we're having. And that when it comes to storage. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. There. That just to free up a little bit of space in there. It's going to be weird as well, getting used to having rearranged everything in here. And I was going through sorting it all out, going, oh yeah, this is going to be awesome. And then I was like, no, I've got to learn what everything is again. Rocket engine. Need to get some more rockets sent up as well. Seeing like we have so many rocket engines now. Right, so our drones we require iron for. Let's just do another 5 for the minute. What else was it that we needed? I can't remember. So I have 2 ways to get onto the roof. There's going all the way around to the ladder, and then the other one is a running jump off this one with the rocket boots. Of course, rocket engines. That would make sense. It's just saying as well, there's so many rocket engines, I need to use them. Make some more drones then, you silly Millie. Go back this way. I could have just gone down the other corridor, I know. Oh, I like landing on it though, it's fun. So it should give me a total of 8 drones, yeah. 7 drones are working on supply, 1 is working on demand at the minute. So 1's coming back from wherever it is. So my next thing then, with regards to my drone is, there is a rocket. There you go, the drone's visualization rocket, which allows me to see on the mapping screen where our drones are. So I need a rocket engine and a super alloy rod on top of what I've already got. So let's go and grab those. And once we've got those, we can then see what our little drones are up to. See what this one looks like. Ooh, looks like it's got little mini lights all over it. They're kind of like drone shaped. Let's send this one up, and we'll know where our little flying friends are. I'm presuming this one won't cause a storm like the others do. But yeah, earlier I had the super alloy storm, directly followed by a pulsar quartz storm, and I've had a couple of osmium ones as well. So our meteor storms are changing. The super alloy ones are the worst, and that for sure. So you can see our rockets there. So we can now see that we've got the drone visualization rocket, and if we go to our mapping screen, we can see all our little guys are going backwards and forwards to their ship. Let's just move in a tiny touch. We've got a couple of guys coming back from the super alloy cave, one heading out to the ship. So you can see they're all moving about. They're all doing some work at the minute. Although that's what, 7? There's number 8, just been into the ship, or just been to the little pod at the ship. So that's quite cute that we can see where they are as well. And be able to map them. Our other home doesn't even exist on the map because it's kind of off down the bottom here. Our little jungle hideaway. And that it's lovely though. I like our little jungle hideaway. It's really cool. Need to get out and explore the crater more. I know there's a couple of bunkers over there as well that we need to go visit at some point. We've not been over there so much yet. I do think there's a bunker somewhere over this way. I'm not really sure where. It's probably further back here. And that, and also explore this area. There's quite a bit of water up there, so that looks quite nice. And that I'm running low on food apparently. We can also investigate a little bit more up here. This looks interesting because it looks almost like a desert, but there's lots of pockets of water up there. And that, so explore a little bit more around that. There's so many places I want to explore. So even though we are getting, you know, we're at 0% of the fish stage, I am not fussed about us staying near 0% of the fish stage for the minute. Amphibians is not yet part of the game. So we have got loads of time to be able to play around, to explore, to find all those hidden locations we haven't yet found, any more golden chests. And that, to start with the fish and the aquariums and all that kind of thing. There are so many more things for us to discover with this game. So we are going to be checking in on that. Have we made silk? Have we made fabric? No, I think these ones may be a little bit too far away. So there is silk going in there. And that, which is lovely. So the drones are getting them there. So perhaps what we need to do is look at another auto crafter. Kind of sits a little bit further back, maybe. Because you can see the rings when you hover over it, but the problem is, it's the second I move away, I can't see it anymore. I'm wondering if I do this, and you haven't got anything in you at the minute, so let's take you down for a sec. And that, because this will actually help me with the whole I'm getting confused as to where everything is thing, and just pop our little auto crafter back in there, because that we always remember. Maybe move our, or rather our tier 2 crafter, and then move our auto crafter over here. Key to tier 5. I didn't realise we had this now. Ooh. Definitely going to have to play with that as well, and get some tier 2 ore extractors around in other areas. We can now also make pulsar quartz, apparently. All sorts of things to mess about with. See my rings. I think with so many of the things like having... Right, so that's the outer ring there. So yeah, it's just not quite getting all the way to the end. It's probably getting those ones, but it's not getting all the way to the end here. So what I've been doing is trying to ensure that the things that I use for crafting are up here. And that's so what I might do is move these out of here. Change this to the dump. That's not how you spell dump. Try and get rid of the other word first. And that, and then pop fabric in here instead. Which this is going to be a bit of a pain because obviously this is currently set up to flywheel. So that's really easy because this can demand our fabric and our silk. In fact, can I? Fabric and silk, there we go. And the dump, we'll get these back in here because I've got no place for them to go. And this one I shall set to display everything. So yeah, I won't be long. I'll just click on every single item in here. And that if you have not figured out how to do this, if you hold the control key down, it stops the window shutting as it does with many other menus. And that's so you can just keep clicking. All the clicky clickies. We're nearly there, guys. We're nearly there. Does that mean that I can make the weird photoplankton generator now? That would actually be quite interesting. It's a gathery thingamabobber, what's it? That I'll need before I can do plants anyway. Just go across here. Before I can do the fish. Fish farm, seed llama. So it's mutagen tier 3, beer hive tier 2, butterfly tier 2. Another tree there. Gas extractor tier 2, can't wait to get that. Insect spreader rocket, also going to be amazing, although sending our little rockets to space. So, river eggs. Aquarium tier 2. Probably missing it somewhere. I need to get food and water before I die. Give me water! You need some. Slappy slap. And that's so. I would have presumed it'd be in this category. Although my water collector's up there, so it's none of them. Is it this one? No, because we're all the way to the end. Putzel Quartz was the last one there. So where is it? See, these are the important things I need to know. It's like a water life collector. I'm sure we've had the water life collector. All these guys down here. It's none of them. I'll figure it out at some point. I'm probably just blind. Although it's going to bug me till I do figure it out, so you know. Yeah, but what I want to do next is get these guys all moved out here and get them into, you know, at least have 1, possibly 2 like outdoor farms per vegetable. And then because that's going to help us with our food production, with our farming, with creating everything else that we need to create. And that, as you can see, I am literally fully stocked yet again on everything. Let me just eat that because it's going to help me there. But that's all I can do for the minute is just keep... I am spending half my time eating these items. See, that one! The rings on that one stay in place for a while. Why don't they for other things? Both fail. Because at the minute we've only got 2 outdoor farms on the go. We definitely need to get some more on the go, but in order to be able to do that, we need to 1, remove this seed and pop it back in so we get a better crop next time. And that, but yeah, to be able to do that, we need lots more bee larvae. To get lots more bee larvae, we need, I think it's the uncommon larva, which funnily enough is quite uncommon. I actually find less of that than I do with the rare larva, so we're gonna have to keep an eye out for that, get that out, get that sorted as well. And that's, so as I say, loads of stuff still to do, so we're going to be going for a while yet on this one, I think. And it shouldn't be too long until we get another update as well, and when we get that is going to be awesome. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've had fun. If you have, make sure to, like, if you're not already subscribed, please do subscribe, and comment on what games you'd like to be able to see. You know, what you'd like to see a playthrough on. If there's anything in this game as well that we've already touched upon that you'd like some more information on, then let us know your question and I'll answer it during the next episode. And that, but other than that, I shall see you again soon. Yeah, goodbye.